Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. We are on day 4 of the daily devotionals. It's the Take 15 with God that I do every day. This is what we're working out of or what we're using. Daily Steps for Godchicks by Holly Wagner. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. I hope you stick around, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. And um, again, we've been doing this since I was doing a different devotional and I got sick and had some things going on. So I ended up doing that one finishing that one up on my own. So then I started a new one and I wanted to do this one with you guys. So got this one started this week. And again, we're on day 4. And I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I will have all the information in the description box so that you can follow along. Or if you want to purchase it, it is in my Amazon storefront. So you can check there. And there was quite a few of them for pretty decent price. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. All right, so day 4. The scripture is Psalm 100, verse 2, and it is from the New International Version. And it reads as follows: Worship the Lord with gladness, come before him with joyful songs. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the devotional, and there is a daily step, and I'll also include the scripture as a reading plan in the back of the book. I'll include all that information so you can follow along. And also, I have been doing every daily step in my journal. This is a journal that I made. You can look at my playlist and you can see all the journals that I've made, and you can, use one of those or just use a notebook or whatever you have on hand. All right, so part of the time with God will include worship. Worship is expressing love to our God. This happens in a lot of ways, and it doesn't have to involve music, which is good news for those of us who can't sing a note. One way to worship God is to know who He is and to declare it. Getting to know God is the same as with any friend. In developing a relationship with someone, we get to know what that person is, who that person is, and what he or she likes or is like. In getting to know one of my girlfriends, I learned that she is very patient. It takes that to be a friend of mine, and likes things peaceful. I did my best to accommodate her need for peace as we were developing a friendship. Another friend of mine loves to laugh. So do I. So I would find things for us to laugh about. Oftentimes it would be only the two of us laughing. We get to know God by discovering who He is, and the Bible is full of descriptions of our awesome God. His name is equivalent to His presence, and God has quite a few names, and all of which describe who He is. When Jesus was teaching the disciples to pray, he began what is known as the Lord's Prayer. Actually, I think it is more the disciples' prayer than the Lord's Prayer, with the declaration of worship: Our Father who is in heaven, hallowed be your name. In the book of Judges, Gideon, who was dealing with an inferiority complex, was given a great assignment from God. An angel appeared to Gideon and told him that God wanted Gideon to lead the children of Israel in a battle against the Midianites. Gideon did not see himself as a warrior. He complained that his clan was the weakest and that he was the least in his family. He was just a little freaked out. But God reassured him and said, "Peace be with you. Do not fear." Gideon immediately built an altar to the Lord and called it "The Lord is Peace." There have been many times during the past year when I had my own freak out moments. Hearing the diagnosis of cancer was certainly one of those moments. Having to wait for test results was another. Trying to make the best health decisions was yet another. These were just a few of the times when I had to call on the God of peace, the God who is peace. When I worship him, when I worshiped him as my peace, when I thanked Jesus for the peace he left, when I worked hard not to let my heart be troubled. Maybe you are having one of those moments now. And I can attest, I and my husband, my husband knows it. I strive for a peaceful home, a peaceful life. I'm loud sometimes and I'm a little extra, but as far as myself and my surroundings, I like them to be peaceful. I don't like drama. I don't like arguing. I don't like stuff like that. I'm just not into all of that. And I think it's very, very important to have a peaceful home. That's the most important thing. And if you look at it spiritually, this your body is your temple. And when you're at peace and when your temple is at peace, you can be a better Christian, a better mother, a better wife, a better friend, a better whatever. Because you're centered, you're at a place where you can think straight and you can focus and make decisions based on what's in front of you and not you're freaking out about what the situation is. So peace is more important than a lot of people, I think, even realize, because we take it for granted. We take it for granted. So um, it's definitely something that's very important. And as far as worship is concerned, I am a worshiper. I love to sing. I love music. Music puts me in a place of peace when I feel like I'm losing it. Definitely go to music and go to worship, and that's where I find myself um, getting in tune with God when I'm in worship. That's my place of peace. And that's what kind of puts me in a place where I can hear Him and talk to Him and communicate more effectively when I'm in worship, when I'm at peace. So definitely something that you should strive for. The daily step, it says right now out loud, thank God for being your peace. Thank Him for bringing peace into your marriage, your family, your heart, and your mind. So important, Lord. I thank you right now. I thank you for being my peace. I thank you for bringing me peace. I thank you for having a peaceful home. And I pray that for everyone who is watching right now, that you find your peace. Find God as your peace to bring you peace in your home, in your life, and in your spirit, so that you can function and do the things that He'll have you to do every day. So again, I said it out loud, but I'm also going to put that in my journal. Put something in my journal about peace and what it means to me, and thank God for it. Again, just to kind of keep a record for myself, not to show anybody or to be like, oh, look what I did. It's just for me to keep for myself so that I can kind of go back and reflect. That's why I like to journal. And I love that this book has a daily step that you can kind of just work into a journal. So be sure to, take a look at the scriptures, do your daily step, and I will include all the information in the description box. And so that is it. This was a pretty quick one. But again, just make sure you take the time out every day to find your peace. And usually something that I like to do in the morning so that it can kind of follow me throughout the day. So that is it for today, guys. I pray that you all have an amazingly blessed day. And be sure to come back tomorrow. And again, if you're not already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. And until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye, guys.